a new leaked character on EA's forums, Star Killer base, to make the First Order awesome. Hey guys, welcome back to another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. Today we're going to be talking about the First Order and their viability. A lot of things have changed since I made my video about the minimum requirements for the First Order for the mod challenges, because I've got a giant playlist for all those. And the First Order has become a little bit more important with new events like the Sith Raid, Darkside TB, and ships kind of being a little bit more relevant since 10 months ago. So with that, I'm going to jump right into why I think you should maybe farm them, what other things you can consider farming in lieu of them, because they're not the best team in the world, and we're just going to get to the reasons why I don't think they're that good. Now, one of the big guys on this team is the Trash Panda, or Raccoon, or Panda, whatever you want to call him. The First Order Executioner is awesome, and he's made the First Order a lot better with damage output. Another character that's really good is Kylo Ren Unmasked. He's really changed the First Order with giving advantage every time he's hit. His leader ability is very useful. I'll just show an image of it right now, and he's solid. First Order TIE Pilot has always been good. And yeah, so what I really think about them in the Sith Raid specifically, they're not a great faction for. I mean, they take a lot of work. They take a lot of Carbontes, they take a lot of effort, and they're not the best quality team in my opinion, and not for the work that you put in. Like, you could definitely get more out of it if you put into Rogue One. I don't know, I feel like a big problem with the First Order is just the gear crunch, and they just aren't that good for how much you compensate, and their arena viability is lacking a lot. I mean, they just aren't that great. Kylo Ren Unmasked is great for TB and Territory Wars. The First Order in general is, but Kylo Ren Unmasked specifically with that lead is almost default, so keep that in mind when you're running him. I mean, they're just good depth, but the Carbontes, the amount of effort you have to put in as a guild or as an individual for the First Order to be viable is tremendous. I mean, I've got my Kylo Ren Unmasked gear 12. I Zeta'd my First Order Stormtrooper, which was just kind of like a fun thing I wanted to try out. And I can tell you guys that's not really that worth it. I mean, you want to Zeta characters that are more useful. I was just playing around because I was, you know what, I was like, what the heck? And so I did it, and I probably will regret it once a new OP character comes out. I would emphasize to you guys that you want to focus on arena viability as much as you can, and multi-use in the game. So example, Sith. Darth Sion is now farmable, guys, and for people watching in the future, farm Darth Sion. Even if you haven't even started on him, farm Darth Sion. He is a great character. He's very useful in the arena. He's probably the best 1v1 character. Oh, he's the great character, and he's now farmable on 9A. And I would just take advantage of that opportunity. As you guys can see by some of these screenshots from Nukin, courtesy of Nukin from Republic, the big DPS output comes from First Order Executioner, the Trash Panda. So I would highly consider farming him if you're going to go First Order. Don't farm First Order very much if you are a beginning player. Now, another question I get a lot is who to farm between Captain Phasma and First Order Officer. I would highly recommend farming First Order Officer, and the reason being is because he's just a little bit better than Phasma. Her advantage gain and turn meter gain is probably the only thing that's useful for her kit. Aside from that, she is pretty bad. And I mean, if you look all in all in terms of the aspects of the game and what squads could be used where, First Order does not come first. And in my opinion, they're like one of the losing factions when it comes to gear crunch and all around viability. I mean, you look at Darkside Territory Battles, they're a great team, kind of like Resistance, except you kind of need them to be higher geared. But there's other substitutes for them, like the Night Sisters are a great other substitute in lieu of the First Order for Darkside Territory Battles. Darkside Territory Battle combat missions, that's something to consider when you're farming the First Order. Maybe consider farming the Night Sisters or the Sith, good example, because the Empire is something you're going to need for the Darkside Territory Battles. Bounty Hunters are something you're going to need, but the rest is up for grabs. So hopefully some of these factions get some reworks or some buffs. I know Snoke is coming in the near future, which is kind of cool. Well, I don't know that, but I speculate that because the First Order needs some loves. Praetorian Guards are coming. I made a theory crafting video about that a long time ago and haven't heard much about that yet. So hopes are up, but there's nothing completely true yet. So aside from that, guys, if you enjoyed this video, drop a like. I would say hold off on the First Order. They're not that great. I've been working on them a lot recently. I haven't made a video in a while, so I apologize for that. But that's really what I've been working on recently, and I hope this gives you a good idea of how good they are. I wish I could have provided some footage from Darkside Territory battles of them completing it. I have experience with them in Phase 5, and they can actually crush it, which is really cool. So if you really care about those Darkside combat missions, First Order is kind of your place to be, because they are solid. And I'm going to make a video on the Darkside Territory battles completion video soon. I'm trying to make my videos better, guys, so please leave a comment below. I know it's been a while. I'm probably not going to get a whole lot of views on this. I don't care. I just want to reach out to the people who enjoy my videos, enjoy what I'm saying, because the First Order is kind of important for the people who've reached the end game and don't know what else to farm. First Order is a decent option, but I would probably just hold off, wait till some characters are farmable, i.e. Visas Mar, Dar Sion, and get to work on them, because they're going to be solid. So yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like, subscribe to the channel for more content, join my Discord server, links in the description, and it's just a really nice place to hang out, and you guys can ask me questions and whatnot. So thanks so much for watching again, guys. I'm going to try and be more active. School's been crazy. I've been taking a lot of AP classes. I couldn't get my new phone to hook up to the Elgato, so hopefully that's okay. And yeah, keep on grinding. Alright, see you in the next one, boys. Peace out.
Don't call me a raccoon! I'm sorry. I meant trash panda.
Is that better?
I don't know. It's worse. It's so much worse.